There was a time in my life that I believed everything I was told. This one I write is of an event that dominated my entire world. Not just a rattle and shake of foundations, but destroyed each stone. A life I'd built and ones I'd built with. A life once warm turned cold. You see, I worked quite hard for what I had. Probably too hard looking back. It took a toll on my body, as it does to all when our health's not on track. Began with a few twinges, a little discomfort, a twist and crack. Turned out to be a temporary method to alleviate a disintegrating back. I had no idea it was as severe as it was, so I kept pushing through the pain, till it got to the point where I had no choice but to go and get the x-ray. When the results reached the doc, my digits were the first dial of that day. Under no circumstances was I to return to work. It was home to stay and no play. From where I was to where I am, no fibs, it was fucking hard. Again, I'll be brutally honest, some days and weeks still are. But I'm not there, I'm here. At times struggling, if similar I feel ya. But don't give up, you got this. It is possible to heal it. I hung up the phone and freak out mode hit. How's my family gonna live? How are we gonna eat, pay rent? I'd given all I had to give. What then followed was the blackest depression as more findings rolled in. Degenerative disc disease, degenerative scoliosis, nucleus exploding and spinal stenosis. And these were just a couple of the findings in the specialist diagnosis, along with a statement that topped the rest. You're close to losing the use of your legs. Well, holy shit, even further in depression I sunk and wallowed in its depths. I couldn't see a way out. I believed everything, as you do when a specialist says it. Never lift or carry anything, because with these diseases your spine's crumbling. Then further told me it's now impossible to pick up my newborn and cuddle him. And you know what? I did it again. I fucking believed him. With all this, as well as a house falling apart and a marriage ended. From where I was to where I am, no fibs, it was fucking hard. Again, I'll be brutally honest, some days and weeks still are. But I'm not there, I'm here. At times struggling, if similar I feel ya. But don't give up, you got this. It is possible to heal it. I can see now how my external was reflecting back my internal reality. I couldn't see what my body was telling me, so then I was confronted by something in front of me. And more than just one thing in my external that showed my internal for all eyes to see. I could no longer ignore the changes to be made, and what was and was not meant to be. So I now make changes to improve all aspects of my health. My mental, emotional and physical has now become my focus of wealth. These foundational pillars of strength I build upon daily for myself. Because I have realised that nothing's impossible, just gotta buy what you sell. Because guess what? Those pre-mentioned changes that before I spoke of, this is another event of learned lessons where I now pass the knowledge on. Where yet again I emphasise what's possible and the specialist wrong. I re-strengthen my spine and remain upright on two legs that stand strong. From where I was to where I am, no fibs, it was fucking hard. Again, I'll be brutally honest, some days and weeks still are. But I'm not there, I'm here. At times struggling and if similar I feel ya. But don't give up, you got this. It is possible to heal it. So I smashed in 3 sugarless vitamin C's 3 times daily. At 500 mg, 100 in the jar for $10 down the street. Because this is something our bodies don't make, but to heal we need. And sugarless too, because sugar counteracts effects of vitamin C. I then focused on building my core and exercises that were strengthening. Because did you know your core switches off when your back sustains an injury? But I digress a little. I'll continue to share what else I did. Shit, I even tightened my tummy when I did the dishes at the sink. I did and do everything I possibly can to build and build upon all my strengths. Physically, over time I added chin-ups, pull-ups, push-ups and bench press. Because now I prove to myself what's possible. Not impossible, Mr. Specialist. With a body and back now strong enough to lift up both my kids with. So regardless of any physical distance between us when you hear this, I'm right there with you when you experience the anything's possible mind shift. Because it really is. And remember, when times get tough, don't quit. Just rest. With all my love, your friend and fellow catalyst.